Hello, Taurus. This is Fawnandfireintuitive, and I'm doing early October 2017 general readings. I decided to do an energy check because they're some of my favorite readings to do. They look deeply into the energy surrounding your decisions, where you're at, the energy surrounding you right now, and then give guidance into the energy to move towards so that you can have the best outcome possible for your situation. I love these personally for me because I really find they give me perspective and push me towards growth and give me an opportunity to look at what I really want and if my actions are pointing me in that direction. Obviously, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with you. If it doesn't, you can always check your moon or your rising sign, or even better, look in the box below and contact me for a private and personal reading. These can be done through email, over the phone, through video, but they are private and they look deeply into your situation and what you're wanting to attract into your life. All right, Taurus. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm new to doing my videos on YouTube. So please like, share, and subscribe. It's very encouraging to me, and I love hearing your story or when you say hello. All right, Taurus, let's get into this. Okay. I feel a heaviness, Taurus. And that's what's slowing me down a little. Your central issue is the Tower. So something has happened that was disappointing, shook up your foundation. But in the instance of the Tower, you see the lightning striking the tree. This is something that the universe does to get your attention, to shake you up, to move you out of stagnation into something. You know, it's kind of like someone gets struck by lightning, you see them and they're like hairs on end, and there's a metamorphosis, you know, like a shock, and they're even if you just get like shocked when you touch somebody, you know, it's like, whoa. So it seems like you've had a situation where that you needed, honestly, because and if it hasn't happened yet, it could be coming, you know, but it's just to kind of give you that jolt you need to take a look at your life and your situations. In the past, you have the moon. You could be dealing with a Pisces. This is in reverse. This also could just be, and looking at the other cards, I really think it is, you have put your dreams, your intuition on the back burner. I feel like, Taurus, maybe you haven't been necessarily true to your own passions, who you are, what you're hoping for, and maybe you're ignoring that small voice inside that is telling you, you know, I did a reading for you recently where it said you were off your path. And you can look back in my videos. It was the Taurus love reading for October. But it was very similar to this, that like somehow you aren't honoring you, whether it's you're ignoring things that you shouldn't be ignoring, or just stagnant or headed in the wrong direction. But the great news is the universe just wants to give you a jolt because they're trying to move you towards new promises. You see the rainbow, you know. Sorry, I'm getting these thoughts and I just have to share them. You know, in a rainstorm, you can take cover and you wait it out. But it looks like, you know, there's lightning in a rainstorm, and it looks like you've overstayed your welcome. You need to stop waiting it out and get out there, because there's a promise. Like, rainbows represent, to me, a promise that that there's new things, there's new light, there's life after the storm. In your foundation, you do have these 6 of Cups. So someone could be coming back from your past, or this could just represent, you know, your roots go down deep. One thing about Taurus, you know, Tauruses are deep. They may not look like it at first glance to some people, but the Tauruses that I've known, their roots go deep, and that's what enables them to be such a strength for the people around them, because they live by a code of ethics that is not typical. You know, they are there for people. An evolved Taurus, they are reliable. They are willing to, like, carry other people's burdens on their back. And I know that a lot of times, Taurus, you find joy in that. But if it's happening to the point where you're ignoring signs and your own intuition, it can be negative. So I have pulled some clarifiers so we can go deeper into this story and see a few other stories that might resonate more with some of you. So in the Tower, under the Tower, you have the Hermit in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Virgo that shakes up your life, but also, to me, you see that she's like, she's so cute. She's the Hermit. It's like a little snail. And when it's healthy, when you're pulling back to, like, fan your flame and reignite the light in your heart, it can be positive. But in this situation, it's really showing stagnation. And then to further clarify that, you have the 4 of Cups, and you see how stuck she is. She's just like in a snow globe, like chilling, not moving towards anything. So again, feel very strongly this Tower is a jolt, because, you know, in the past, maybe you felt judged, or you were afraid of being judged, and it stopped you from reaching for the stars, pursuing your dreams. You started holding parts of yourself back, possibly even. With this High Priestess, you have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So, you know, there's just emotional dissatisfaction and stagnation. On your foundation, with this 6 of Cups, you have the 1 of Swords. So I think you need to go back to who you are. Taurus, strong, powerful, caring, consistent Taurus. The problem is, when a Taurus is so consistent and so fixed, I feel like Taurus is the most fixed out of any sign, because they have that stubborn streak where when they get on something, they're going to continue that path. Well, right now, your path isn't serving you. You're not satisfied. There's like stagnation, and you're not really in tune with yourself. So you need to go back to your roots and find your truth, the truth of who you are, and move towards this rainbow. You have strength here, but it's in reverse. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I am going to clarify why that strength's in reverse. I almost feel like it's, you know, don't look at outside sources to find your strength. Like if have been afraid of judgment, and you've been listening to the voices around you and trying to please others, like, you know, you have these cards asking you to, like, go back to your own dreams, your own intuition. So this could definitely mean just not looking outside for strength, or you could be dealing with a Leo that should not be part of your future. Why is the Strength card in reverse? We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. You know, the Three of Pentacles can represent teamwork, but this might need to be a solo venture. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. And the Magician in reverse. Okay, Taurus. I feel like this is an energy reading for early October. So it looks like re-examining your truth. I'm pulling one more. I have something to say, but I just want to clarify. Why is this Magician in reverse? Okay, I got it. You are, if you can draw close to yourself, again, look at your intuition, you are moving towards this rainbow, and you are going to be your own strength. You know, I really feel like, you know, all of this is in reverse because it's going to take some time. This isn't going to be an overnight transformation. You need to commit to it. You need to be willing, maybe not to be there for everyone else, and be there for yourself. Maybe not rely heavily on other people helping you get over this mountain, but committing to, you know, really tackling it on your own. Same with that. Now the Magician was in reverse, and then you have the Knave of Cups. Yeah, so again, I feel like all of this is about like your inner work, that you've kind of stagnated on your inner work, and it's affecting you seeing things. You might see them as they are in this realm, but you need to be able to see, and I know that sometimes this can be difficult for a Taurus, because they are so reliable in this world, an evolved Taurus I'm talking about. But it seems like this Tower has come so that you can begin to see on a higher plane, that this is a time for evolution for Taurus, to be able to see spiritually in a new way. I hope that this resonated with somebody. If it did, please comment below, say hi, tell me your story. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And Taurus, it seems like there's some really crazy things on the horizon, but it always works. You know, anytime we're willing to grow and elevate, amazing things come from it. So I'm really excited to see and hear what's changes you're making in your life to reconnect to yourself, live for yourself and not so much for others. You know, Taurus is always going to be a generous person, there for others, but your footprint that you leave on the lives of others can really be transformative if you're in tune with your intuitions and your needs as well, so that there's a greater, you know, emotional vulnerability and understanding as you are moving forward and in your relationship.